Hey again, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. So today I am doing some bouquets and I thought that I would film this for you guys. I know a lot of you have been asking for bouquet making videos and I have just been so busy that I have not even done that this year. So I apologize. So I have 2 rounds of bouquets to put together today and so I thought I would share those with you. The first one is a golden, really summer toned bouquet. I have 10 of these to make. And these I am taking to a florist in a nearby town. She is going to be starting something very soon, probably in a couple weeks. She's going to be doing Farm Fresh Fridays. And I'm going to be taking her a whole bunch of flowers every Thursday. And then she's going to be having these bouquet bars or putting the bouquets together herself of farm fresh flowers from my flower farm in her floral shop. So I think that's just an awesome idea. But for this week, I'm going to go ahead and put the bouquets together for her and she can start advertising that she's going to be starting to do this. And then people can just come in and buy for this week the pre-made bouquets. So these are the ingredients that I am going to be taking to her. So I have all of this beautiful rudbeckia. Now there's some different varieties of rudbeckia here. This one almost looks like a mum. Someone commented in one of my last videos that that's what it looked like. I think this might be Moroccan sun. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but I know I planted a few plants of that last year. This is the only plant that looks like this, that looks like these little broomsticks, the only plant, and I absolutely love it. Then the rest of these are all mixes from the Sahara mix, which I definitely need to plant more of. So I have these really pretty kind of reddish rust colored ones. And then I have these kind of buttercream ones. I totally need to save seed off of this plant so I can plant more of these because I love those. And then some of them as they age kind of are taking on almost like a taupe color. So I have all of these rudbeckia to use. There's going to be 4 or 5 of these in each bouquet. Then there's going to be a bunch of feverfew in each bouquet. This red yarrow is for the next round I'm going to be showing you. Some of the bouquets are going to get this cantaloupe echinacea. I only have 5 that are ready. And so I can put these in one of the bouquets, or 5 of the bouquets, and then the other 5 will just get like an extra rudbeckia or 2. And then I have some white yarrow, and then I have some terracotta yarrow. This is so pretty, and I have a lot more out there in case I need it, but I just wanted to pick right now what I knew I would use. So those are the ingredients for these bouquets, and so I'm going to go ahead and assemble these, and then this red yarrow is going to be specifically for the 4th of July bouquets that I'm going to put together. So those will be next. But let's go ahead and do these first. So when I start making my bouquets, I kind of like to do the filler first. And I can't remember when I picked these. I think I just did 1 stem per bouquet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. So I'm going to do 1 stem per bouquet. And they are pretty hefty. Like that is a pretty big stem of feverfew. So I'm going to put this in first. And then I'm going to be adding 2 stems of the terracotta yarrow. So I'm going to put those kind of 1 on each side. And then I'm going to be adding in a couple of stems of the white yarrow. And then now it's just adding in the focal flowers. So I'm going to start with these echinacea. So I'm going to do 1 of those. And then I'm not going to use the buttercream with the echinacea. I'm going to save those. I'm calling this buttercream. That's what I'm just going to name it. I'm going to save those and I'm going to use a mixture of kind of more of the oranges. Like I think this taupe looks good together. And this one actually has an extra flower on it. So that's pretty. So I'm going to use 1 of those and I'm going to use 1 of these mum broomstick ones. And then I'm going to use, these are kind of pretty. This I think is the true Moroccan sun, just the single. So I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to use 1 of these dark Saharas. I'm going to use 2 of those dark Saharas. There we go. I feel like I need more. Yeah. I can always go pick more of this terracotta yarrow. So I think I'm going to go heavy on the terracotta yarrow. That looks really good. And then that is going to be it. So then I'm just going to trim the bouquet. I'm just trimming into a bucket today. And then I'm going to use, I use these number 32 rubber bands is what they're called. And I put one around the bottom. And then I'm going to be wrapping these in craft paper for her. So I have an 18 by 18 inch roughly piece of square craft paper. And I just like to kind of cradle the bouquet in it. And then I have a bouquet wrapping video that you guys can look for that shows this quite a bit better than I'm going to be showing it today. But basically, I just cradle the flowers in the paper, and then I staple it kind of right here. And then I fold the paper over. And then I staple it again. And typically, I will put a sticker on it. But I guess I never asked if she wanted a sticker on it. She usually promotes and says the flowers come from me. But I think today I'll just leave the stickers off, and then I will let her label them however they want, however she wants. So there is the bouquet. Beautiful. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of these put together. I will show you what they look like when I'm done, and then we'll put together the 4th of July bouquet. Okay, so these bouquets are done. They are absolutely gorgeous. So here is the second set that I put together. These are the ones without the echinacea. So they have the terracotta yarrow, the feverfew, like 6 good size rudbeckia. I think they're just a really pretty golden arrangement. And I have these in the Johnny's 10-liter wide buckets, and so I can fit 5 bouquets in each bucket, which will be really easy for transport. And then this is the first one that we put together. This is the one with the echinacea. So this has the echinacea in the center, and then 1 or 2 less rudbeckia plus the feverfew and the yarrow. And I think these are just absolutely gorgeous. I'll put some close-ups up on the screen, but basically I'm going to be delivering these to the florist so that she can sell these before the holiday weekend in her floral shop. And then in a couple weeks, like I said, I'm going to be taking weekly deliveries on Thursdays of just a bunch of flowers, wholesale style, and then she's going to have bouquet bars or put them together herself and have the Farm Fresh Fridays. So anyway, I need to go make this delivery. This video is going to pick back up when I'm back here, probably tomorrow morning, making all of the 4th of July bouquets with the red, white, and blue ingredients. I am so excited for those. Okay, you guys, so it's actually the next day, and I've been working out in the garden this morning, so hopefully I don't look too sweaty in the rest of this video. It's really humid out there today. We finally got a little bit of rain this morning. But anyway, I am now going to put together these 4th of July bouquets. And so first I want to share with you the ingredients I'm using for these. The red in the bouquet is going to be this red yarrow. I believe this is from the Favorite Berries mix that I have planted out in the garden. So that will be the red accent. Then I got a bucket of flowers from my friend Jenna at Clover Gold Farms. Make sure to check her out on Instagram. But I got 2 bunches of this beautiful Fama Blue Scabiosa. This is a perennial in our area. So she gave me 2 bunches of this. So this is going to be the blue in the bouquets. Then I got 1 small bunch of Canterbury bells. Aren't these just adorable? These are so cute. I plan to grow these next year. So I'm going to just put 1 of these in each bouquet just as a fun accent. She did give me a few of the Fama White pincushion flowers. Now I have this growing out in my garden, in my cottage garden area. I will not get any cuts off of it this year. I planted it this year for future years. So next year I should be able to get these beautiful flowers. Then she gave me 2 bunches of this Eryngium. Isn't this cool? This is the white glitter, I believe. So I have 2 bunches of this. So each bouquet is going to get 2 stems of this Eryngium. So that mixed with the white, the blue Scabiosa, and then the red yarrow. And then I also have a bunch of white yarrow here, and I do have some feverfew. So that's going to be the mixture for these 4th of July bouquets. So I'm going to get these unrubber banded. I'm going to get everything sorted, and then we'll start putting them together. I have 7 orders to pick up this afternoon, starting in about 45 minutes. So I better get cooking. All right, you guys, I have this all figured out how I am going to do this. So I am going to start with 2 stems of the Eryngium, and she has already stripped these for me. Thank you, Jenna. That is awesome. Then I'm going to add in 3 of the Fama Blue pincushion flowers. Now she has these so that there's 2 little side shoots, but I'm going to go ahead and pull those off very gently so that I don't break the rest of the flower. I cannot wait to have this perennial Scabiosa in my garden. I mean, check out the stem length on that. It is so pretty and very productive from what I have read. All right, so 2 stems of the Eryngium. You know what, I'm going to add a 3rd one because there's a few that are just a little smaller in here. There's some that are big, but for this one, I'm going to add 3. So then I'm going to tuck in just kind of around the perimeter 3 of the blue. Then I'm going to put in some of these Canterbury bells are a little taller than others, so I'm going to pick the tall ones. I'm going to put in 1 stem of the Canterbury bells. That's going to kind of go out the top. Then each bouquet gets 3 stems of this red yarrow, and I'm going to put those around the perimeter. Oh my gosh, that's coming together so pretty. I'll put a close-up on the screen when I'm done so you can see exactly what this looks like. Then I'm going to add in some of this white yarrow also, just for like a bright white around the outside. And that is it. So pretty. So then what I do is I trim it flush on the end. I'll use that, whatever number did I say, number 32 rubber band. I go around a few times, put it in paper, and it's all ready to go. All right, here is the finished product in the paper. Again, I'll put a close-up on the screen. These are so fun. I'm gonna get all of these made really quick, and then we'll set them out for the customers. Okay, you guys, they are all done. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about these. And it is just before noon, so I got these done just in time. I'm gonna go ahead and set these out for the customers. I hope you guys enjoyed this bouquet making video of the 2 recipes that I had for this week. And I will have a lot more bouquet making videos coming up because the garden is just starting to all come alive finally. So anyway, stay tuned for a lot more this season. We will see you soon.